Hello everyone and good morning. Almost afternoon actually. June 4th, Thursday, the day before I'm heading off to the Chaos5 Scooter Rally in Bluemont, Virginia. And right now I'm heading off to a diner to meet my friend Wes. Tomorrow we're riding down together. We're not really going with the majority of the scooter club. We're actually scouts. We're going to try and get there as early as possible. We're going to set up our tents and try and reserve spaces for some of the other members who will be camping out with us. And so Wes and I are going to meet and kind of go over our logistics, the route, where we're going to meet up, all that kind of fun stuff. I'm almost ready. I pretty much am ready. This morning I got up and I packed my bike, and everything was fine, no problems. Everyone was able to go to where it was supposed to go. I had to really kind of like maybe toss out a couple things because, yeah, it's too much. It didn't need it. But we're good. But speaking of bikes, you may have noticed that I'm not on my bike. I'm not on Miles or my AK 550. I'm on my old original bike. My Downtown 300i, who I call Easy. Why? Well, I spent a couple hours yesterday just cleaning up the AK, getting it all to look good for the ride down, and gassed it all up. So, why burn the gas? And I've been riding easy here now for just like, I don't know, milk runs and little trips. And I kind of miss it. It's so much fun. Perfect for that kind of thing. It's lighter than the AK, more nimble. Not as comfortable in terms of the seat in hindsight. I see that now. The shocks in the ride are a little harder. And that's okay. I still love this bike. I like how it's fast and nimble. And took me a couple of years to kind of get back to getting it running. Was having some serious electrical problems, but that has been all worked out. And it's good to have her back. And, it's just fun being able to, like, yeah, what do I want to ride today? You know what? I'm going to go on easy. So here we are. So I'm going through Camden. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be heading through what's referred to as the Fairview section of Camden, New Jersey. It's a historical section. It was a planned community created during World War I. Due to the influx of the shipbuilding yards. The New York shipbuilding yard in Camden had tripled its size due to contracts. As such, there was a housing crisis. And so the government stepped in and through funding was able to build all these houses specifically for the shipbuilders. And obviously, World War I is over. World War II as well. So Camden is no longer a shipbuilding city, but regardless, the area remains, and it's, as I said, it's historical. So I'm gonna go through there. I could, as you can see here, there's this major freeway right in front of me. This is Route 130. I could like turn left somewhat and head down that way, but it's boring. It's industrial. It's urban and ugly. Not that what I'm going through is any different, but I don't know. It's different, and I kind of like it. We're going to be going through another area of Camden. Not really Camden, but it's Gloucester City. I guess the borough of Camden. And I just haven't been there in a while, so why not? And hopefully it's not going to take. We're supposed to meet at noon. It's a little bit after 11:30. Probably shouldn't take me that long to get there. So, just kind of take it slow, have fun. Why not? I'm also, testing out my camera. I readjusted the position of the camera on my helmet. And if it doesn't work, I guess I won't be posting this. But I think it will. Before, it was just like a little too low and showing the road in front of me with a little bit too much of like my dashboard and everything, and like, you don't want to see that. So I adjusted it. I tilted it up just a bit and we'll see how that is. I think it's going to work out. So anyway, yeah, this is the Fairview section. Very nice. This is not it in its entirety. This is just a little section that we are slicing through. Like I said, it's been a while. Guess there's some construction going on up here. That's good. Sewer work. Ugh. You can hear and feel all those bumps and jostles, like I said. And the ride is not as smooth as on the AK. The shocks and everything are not of the same quality and caliber. But you know what? That's just part of the adventure. It's the same bike I took up to Nova Scotia, up to the Cabot Trail. And if I survive that, you know, I can survive anything. It's a good bike. Don't do it. Thank you. Too many crazy drivers here in Camden. It's unfortunately a little bit like Philadelphia. I gotta watch this guy. Where a lot of drivers don't have driver's licenses or insurance or either. At least that's the attitude. That's the tactic I'm going to take. So I'm going to be very, very careful around everyone. You just don't know. So anyway, we're crossing over, actually under the Walt Whitman Bridge. We had very majestic looking. And then we'll get into Gloucester City. Right through that. Not really the shipbuilding yard, but certainly shipping. You can see a lot of the loading infrastructure over there on my right. There's a really nice produce store shop that my wife and I like to go to. And we used to take this way through it, but lately she's been just zipping down the other way, Route 130, because it's faster, and she says she doesn't like all the stops, the lights and everything. I'm okay with it. Kind of like going to this section of Camden / Gloucester City. And like I said, I'm in no rush. Wow, I wonder what's going on up here. A lot of flashing lights and big trucks. Electrical work. Phone. Something. Yeah, so over here on my right, this is, well, that's part of the Delaware River. That looks more like a swamp. But yeah, over here on my right is Virtuo's. Gotta let Mr. Big Truck go. You know, people can use turn signals, it would help. So we're gonna skirt past it and travel along the Delaware River in some of these smaller towns set up. Man, they have been working on this overpass expansion for, I don't know, years. And unfortunately, that is the way it goes in New Jersey. A sports bar next to a discount liquor store. That is probably not a good combo. And welcome to Camden. There she is. Do a quick loop and see if I see Wes's bike. I do not. Put myself someplace visible. A lot easier to get here than I thought. Quicker. And that's fine. Yay! All right. Pre-day. Hopefully we won't have any problems. It's all going to work out. Until then.